In this video, we're going to be going over what Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium get you in TradingView. Let's go ahead and get started. If you're not familiar with what TradingView is, it's the most popular online markup platform used by traders, stock traders, forex traders, etc. So I'm going to be going over the pricing page on tradingview.com. So if you want to follow along, the link is in the top of the description. Go ahead and click that link and it'll take you directly to on the pricing page for TradingView. So we're going to go ahead and start at the very top here. And as you can see, you can browse the 4 different plans. It has the basic one, which is the most common. It's the one that everyone has, is the free one. Then everyone can upgrade to the Pro one if you pay a little more, or the Pro Plus or Premium. So it'll have different check marks and X's depending on which ones it has, which ones it does not offer. I'll be trying my best to explain a little bit more detail on what each of the options say as a very experienced TradingView user. So I've traded with TradingView for a little over 4 years now. It's my home, one of the first websites I go to every single day to check on various charts. They have everything, indices, forex, stocks, everything you want to mark up, they have it. So let's go ahead and scroll down and we can go ahead and get started. So as you can see, the first one is the ad-free option. So of course the basic one is not ad-free. It does have the little banners in the bottom left-hand corner. But the other options, all the paid options, do not have ads, of course. So let's go ahead and move down to the chart section. So this is the charts per tab one. So if you have the Pro subscription, then you're going to be able to open 2 different charts per tab. So what that means is basically you can slice your chart down the middle. So with only one single screen, you don't need a dual monitor setup for this at all. You can, but you don't have to. It'll make it so that on one side of the screen it's one chart and the other one it's the other one. Something that's really cool that you can do with any of these is if it's the same exact chart from the same broker as well. That's important. It has to be from the same broker, the exact same chart from both the different time frames. Then what you do on one, you can see with your mouse, it'll move on the other one as well. This helps a lot with looking at the different options between if you trade dojis, for example, a doji on the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1-minute. If it has all those, that's usually more confluence than just the 15, just the 5, or just the 1. It's nice to be able to see all 3 at once. So I really like the 4-screen setup, which you can get with the Pro Plus. I haven't had a lot of experience with the 8 yet. I do have the premium account, but I've never used the 8 one yet. I'll probably show that on screen sometime in this video. It is pretty cool to be able to have 8 different screens, all with different charts, but you'll definitely need a really big monitor if you would want to take advantage of 8 different screens. As you can see, one lower, you could have devices at the same time. You can either have 1 with the basic and Pro, 2 with the Pro Plus, or 5 with the premium. So I like to trade off my laptop, off my desktop, and off my phone. So this is something where I would need the premium if I want all 3 all at the same time. I usually am only using 1 or 2 at the same time though, so the Pro Plus, again, would probably be sufficient for this one as well. The number of saved chart layouts. So this one's pretty interesting. If you ever are curious what exactly something is and you want an additional description to what I'm giving you, you can always mouse over that little eye icon. It'll say saving analysts is one of the most important aspects of learning. While free accounts have ample room for saved chart layouts, upgraded plans provide more space with which you'll never run out of potentially lucrative ideas. So this is basically a way to save different versions of your markups. You can save one for a particular style and you can save another one for a different style. It's very helpful. I definitely use this feature. It's definitely a good one. So they have custom time intervals. So this one, just like the question mark, like the exclamation point, this one has a question mark. You have to click the question mark to learn more. You can't just mouse over it because it needs more of a detailed scenario. So if you click on that, it says, what is time-based interview balls for? TradingView allows you to set any time-based bar interval from 1 second to 12 months. 1 second to a whole year, all at once. And they actually have a couple other ones as well, but that are not specifically time-defined, which are pretty cool as well. So they have the ranges as well, which aren't exactly time-defined. More resolution means more possibilities. Of course, like we said, different time frames. So it's basically, are you able to use the second charts is what that's talking about. So if you want to use the second charts, that's not just 1 second, that's 15, 30, anything less than 1 minute, you're gonna need the premium for that one. All the rest of them do not include that. If you want to use intraday, Rinko, Kaigi, line breaks, point and figures charts, then you're gonna need at least Pro Plus or Premium for that one. If you want custom range bars, again, this is pretty similar to the other one, but this is just the range bars instead of the time bars. So if you want the custom ones, then you'll need at least Pro. So that one just is not included with the free one. The intraday charts based on custom formulas, and it says in parentheses spreads. So I'll read the definition here. The most basic definition of a spread chart is it a comparison between financial instruments such as a stock and additional variables such as another financial instrument. And basically what you can do with this one is it'll just take your it's really for a specific style of trading. If you don't trade this way, it's probably not going to be useful for you. But if you do trade this way, then you definitely are going to want this one. This one again is for Pro Plus and up. They have export chart data. I'll go ahead and click on the question mark for that one as well, just to get that loaded up a little bit. So we can export the chart data, and this is the ticker symbols and indicators can now be saved as a CSV file. So especially if you're into programming and you want to do some off internet back testing of some kind, then you can save that to a CSV file, and it's really helpful if you are into that. The bar replay, this is a tool that I extremely recommend. If you don't upgrade for any other reason, you're going to want to upgrade for this reason, at least the Pro one. You can do daily, weekly, and monthly with the basics, but with the Pro and above, you can do all. What that means is you can replay the charts back. So if you want to look on the 1 minute chart, for example, as long as you have the 1 minute chart, which all of them have it, but if you want to do 1 second, you have to have premium, of course. But if you want to look at just the 1 minute, then you can go on the 1 minute chart and you say where you want it to start from, and basically you can basically pretend like you can't see anything to the right of that, and that helps a lot with really back testing your strategies and seeing how well you'd actually do in real situations. And you can end up clicking the play button; it'll just play out the bars much faster than if they happen in real time. They have 12 customizable chart types. This is something that all of them have, so we'll go over that. They have the compare symbols. This is something that it was my first video to ever get over 1,000 views, was my compare strategy video. And this is basically just where you can compare one particular symbol or instrument, I should say, such as the DXY versus the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the US 30. So if you compare those two, you can see what the kind of the correlations are between those two, or you can do any combination you want. You don't have to do those ones, of course. They have the dividend adjusted charts. So we'll click the question mark for that one again. Again, this is one that is available for all of them. I'm going to leave it on the screen if you do want to read more about that. They have the historical financial data on charts. So this is pretty interesting. This one is basically just how much data is on the chart. So with the normal basic one, you get annual 5 years, quarterly 2 years, annual 15 years, and quarterly 8 years for anything above basic. To see extended trading hours, this is only for stocks, I believe. So if you want to see the extended hours for, say, Tesla, this is really helpful for me as an Elliott trader. I count the Elliott waves, including in the extended hours, so I have to click on EXT. This is something really super helpful and is available for all, including the basic one as well. So now that ends the chart section. Now let's go ahead and begin the technical analysis and algorithm section. This one, they say 100 plus pre-built and most popular indicators. It's included in all of them. They have 100K community-powered indicators, again, available for all of them. There are some that are locked based off of your subscription level, though. I'm not sure if it covers this in a little bit, but there's the volume profiles, for example, are not covered in the basic. Last time I checked, that might have changed. Last time I checked, you cannot use volume profiles on the basic version, but you can for the upgraded version. So there are some indicators that are package specific. So if you like the volume profile, for example, you would want to get a paid subscription for that. So indicator on indicator. This is something that's pretty cool. If you want to use an indicator based off the data that another indicator is giving you, you can use dojis, for example, on some RSI or something like that. If you can get RSI instead of a line to be a bar chart, for example, then you could do that. Where it would be an indicator on an indicator, and maybe that would be a crazy strategy for you. I don't do that. That's not how I trade personally, but if you do trade that way, then you're gonna need at least Pro Plus, otherwise you won't be able to do that. And then Premium will give you 24 instead of 9. The indicators per chart is 3, 5, 10, and 25 in order of basic to Premium. Enough said there. Custom indicator templates. Again, if you have if you have Pro, it's unlimited. Otherwise, basic is just 1. Everything above Pro is also unlimited, of course. 50 plus smart drawing tools. Everyone has that. No need to upgrade it if that was all. Oh, here it is. Volume profile indicator. It was actually in here. I mentioned that just a couple seconds ago. Again, you need just the Pro for that one and up if you want to use the volume profile indicators. They also have the candlestick pattern recognition. So this is, again, it finds candlestick patterns for you already built in. Now, this is not very good, in my opinion. They miss out on a lot of them, and they have a little bit different, what I would call certain patterns, such as a dragonfly. They have a little bit of a different definition than how I describe it when I code, when I'm creating my doji algorithm. I classify dojis a little bit differently. I classify dragonflies a little bit differently than they do, but it is pretty good, especially for a built-in free for all packages option. That's really cool. They have that it's basically a candlestick indicator. They have an auto fib retracement. This is actually something that's pretty new. So it'll automatically find the Fibonacci ranges for you. The multi-time frame analysis, of course you can change your time frame on all of them, but again, if you do want to go to those 1 second ones, you're going to need that Premium for that. The time limit for making calculations is either 20 seconds with the basic or 40 seconds for the other options in there. I don't actually end up using the time limit for making calculations. Click on the question mark for that one. I can see calculation takes too long to execute error. So you will, if you do run into that issue, then again you're going to need to upgrade to at least the Pro one for that, if that's something that affects you. So the alerts, and this is something I actually really, really like, and I'm super happy that I have multiple alerts now. So they have active alerts, price indicators. You can use alerts on indicators as well, strategies or drawings. So basically you can make not just a horizontal line, but even a diagonal line. And if the price crosses even just a diagonal line, a trend line, for example, then you can set it to create an alert that says, hey, it crossed your diagonal line, check out the price, check out how much money you made, look it out for an entry, whatever you want. You can type out a custom message. With the Premium as well, they have SMS support, which is really nice. Get that notification right on your phone. They have the alert durations. This is how long the alert can be on the account for. All of them are 2 months except for the Premium. That one you can have forever if you want. So that's just where how long can the alert be active. If you are a super long-term, more than 2 month trader, from when you mark up a chart to when you enter, then you definitely go on with the Premium. Otherwise, you'll just have to remake it. You'll have to delete it and create it again. You can just copy paste some information. It's not too difficult to get around that. They have the webhook notifications. That's only for Pro and above. They have second-based alerts. Of course, that's only available for Premium. Anything to do with it less than a minute only has to do with Premium. They have screeners. Okay, so this one is looking for a needle in a haystack. This filtration tool lets you find specific stocks, currencies, or crypto among thousands that are out there. Sort and filter by 100 plus fields and create custom screens to find highest performing crypto pairs or stocks that pay the most dividends in India. Those are really good examples of what you can do with these screeners. I don't use these that often just because I already know what I want to trade. I want to trade the available instruments in my broker. But if you do have, say, Interactive Brokers or another broker that just has so many instruments and you don't really know where to start for which one you want to use, then the screeners are going to be really, really helpful. So I'm going to go through this one pretty quickly just because it doesn't affect too many people, but it will affect some. So again, with these screeners, with auto refresh, that's only for Pro and above. The data exports is only for Pro and above, as we saw earlier with that CSV file. The multiple time frames, you can do only daily, weekly, and monthly with the basics. You can do all of them with the Pro and above. They have most of the world coverage is for all of them. They have crypto and currency screeners for all of them. They have 100 fundamental and technical fields for all of them. They have flagged symbol colors. So you can change the colors. It's kind of funny. They make you pay for if you just want to change your flag colors. This is actually pretty helpful though, just so that you can actually determine which, if you have certain sections, maybe red is hot stocks, and then yellow is forex, and then blue is indices, or whatever colors you want. Those are just some examples. You can do up to 5 as long as you get pro or above. Otherwise, you only get the one color. Dynamic server-side alerts. That's available for pro and above. And that is the end of the screener section. Next is the data section. This is direct access to all major stock indices, global currency pairs, worldwide index, 30 plus crypto exchanges, and more from any device, anywhere, and in real time. The fastest data flow is only going to be for pro and above. You don't get that with basic. The ability to buy extra real-time and data. This is 50 plus exchanges around the world. So if you want to buy that, then you can for pro. This is usually not something that I would do. I don't really care about this personally, but if you are, say, a quant or something that's probably pretty important to you, I'm not so much, so I don't really care about that. Historical bars available. With the basic, it's going to be 5,000 past bars are available. With the Pro and Pro Plus, it's going to be 10,000 past bars available. And then with the Premium, it's going to be 20,000 past bars available. So if you do want to do a really long-term analysis, then you're definitely want the Premium option here. If you want a medium, then Pro or Pro Plus would be enough for you. Dedicated backup data feed. So if you do want to have a backup in case your power goes out or whatever ends up happening, you're going to want pro or above for that one. If you want financials, that's available for all of them. Global economic data available for all of them. Real-time context news, again, available for all of them. Hot list available for every single one. Economic and earnings calendar, that's going to be those little circles at the bottom with little flags usually. That's, again, available for all of them. Now they have social. This is a new section. TradingView is one of the largest and most active social trading platforms in the world. Talk to millions of traders from 100 countries in real time, read, publish visual trading ideas directly on charts, and watch and record video ideas. Your style to successful trading is yours to make. So this is something I used to do quite often. Ever since I started the Academy, I've been basically doing that only for members in VVS. So if you're not already familiar, I do have my own membership. It's not a course, it's a membership. So with that membership, it's a community, and we are all on the same page. We're all, most of us are all very professional traders, and we want to help out each other. We're very friendly. So if you do want to get started in that advanced community, check out the top link in the description. That's going to be for that community. You can also publish and invite only indicators. So this is like very specific. I think I went out of order here, but that's very specific. Invite only indicators. So if you do make something and you only want to share with a couple people, then you can do that one. If you want to create custom charts, again, that was only for Premium. And then if you want to create custom charts, that can be available for Pro Plus and Premium. So this, again, custom charts. Let's go ahead and click on the question mark to just get some more information on that one. That's basically what it says here. Click the plus button in your public chat list and name the new chat room to create one. So there's custom chats again with that. So it's kind of cool if you do have a larger community and you want to engage on TradingView directly. That's going to be for you, as long as you have Pro Plus. So signature and website fields, again, it's only for Premium. Exclusive badge next to your name, that's for all of them, except for basic, of course. No one cares if you're a basic. That's everyone has. So if you are paying, it does say that you're paying. It says which one you have, Pro Plus, or Premium. Let's see. It also has publish private or public ideas. This is something that I used to do all the time. So I would just make my markups, and then I would publish them to here so everyone can see them. Again, I don't really do that so much anymore. That's only for members in VVS now. So now they also have video ideas. I never did this personally, but I might start doing this again, where you just make a video of your idea rather than just the chart with some text on it. It makes it more engaging. All of them have both of those features. In the trading section, practice with a free simulated account with fake money or place live orders through one of many supported brokers from the TradingView platform. All of them have all of them. Basic, Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium have all of the trading features. Trade through selected brokers, all of them. Simulated paper trading, all of them. Chart trading, all of them. And DOM, depth of market trading, all of them. So the DOM in particular is one I really like to use. This shows you basically how much money, if you were to enter X amount of positions, where would you actually enter? If you are entering just the minimums for each of the, for whatever symbol you're looking at, then you're going to get into the bid of the ask price. However, if you are entering anything more than the minimum, usually it's much more. But technically, it's really anything more than minimum. If it's, say, 100,000 of a very small cap stock, then you're probably going to not be able to get in right at the ask price if you're buying that, for example. So if you are you'd be able to see where you'd be able to enter with what amount of money. The DOM is for you if you are a big investor or trader. I'd say if you're a big trader, that's for you. Let's go ahead and move down to enhanced watch list. Watch lists are unique professional collections for quickly access to symbols. Save as many watch lists as you want. Import watch lists from your device and export them at any time. So this is something that does sync with your phone and other computers if you don't, if you do have that. So this is something that I actually use all the time. I really suggest using watch lists just to keep track of your symbols, your instruments. So multiple enhanced watch lists, that's available for all of them except for basic. So just enhanced. Let's go ahead and see what, it doesn't actually say what's enhanced about them, but it just say, just multiple watch lists basically. So you can have different watches. You can have just US stocks and just have your watch list only for US stocks. You can have currencies, and you can be just your list of currencies. You have flag symbol colors. You can only do one with the basic, just like the other color before, but now we're talking about watch lists, and then it's 5 for all the one, just like the other one before. I gave out that example with the different colors with that. So the import, export, not available for basic. It is available for all the other ones. Custom, columns, and sorting. Of course, you can sort it in whatever order you want with any of them, including basic. I think we're at the last one here. We have support. We have what is your priority of support. If you want customer support, you can't use it with the basic one. You just don't get any support. Apparently, it just has the X. If you want the Pro, then you'll get some normal support. If you want Pro Plus, then you'll get the priority support, and Premium you'll get first priority. Of course, you're the biggest spender, biggest client that they have, so of course they're going to give you the best support if you do choose that one. They have the world's best charts, of course. They have explore our features, learn more about this. So if you want to check out these, then I would recommend it. At least the available markets that they have many worldwide, North American. Just going through this really quickly, just because it's not super important. And we have Europe, of course. We have so many. I mean, it's important that they have these. It's just not that interesting. They just have so many, basically. Some of them do cost for the real-time data. And there's a free delayed version if you don't want that. A lot of times though, you'll be able to find a broker one, which the broker ones are, I think, always free. There could be some exceptions, but usually they're free. Asia Pacific, same story. There's some free ones in here as well, but not all of them, of course, for real-time data. They have Mexico and South America as well. Lots and lots of good ones. And that is it. That is the full list of all the features that you get with TradingView Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium. There's joined millions of people who make TradingView part of their everyday life. This is including myself. I use it every single day. I really enjoy it. This is how I'm able to make most of my money. I make most of my money from trading, very little from my membership. I'll probably make another video sometime soon going over breaking down where my income sources are, but it's by far the vast majority of it is from trading, actually mostly from options, and I'm able to mark up those options so well with TradingView. So I really like this platform. It's by far the best out there. There are other platforms that you can use to mark up your charts with, but TradingView is the best, even with the free version. So again, if you do want to try out TradingView for the first time or returning, again, the link is in the description. Go ahead and check out that link. It will help you in whatever you do. I think there's actually a discount on that link of $30 if you do decide to upgrade to the Pro, Pro Plus, or Premium with that link if you are a first-time user. So go ahead and check that out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more with me, I'm always on VVS Academy, so check out that link as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.